So it's got low latency. Closed captions. Welcome. What's up, everybody? Sorry, I had to restart the stream. I lost internet connection. Right. Everything is so good. And then a second, what's up, Sunshine? Oh, I can't believe that. Right at 7:29, I got like a bad internet connection and it stopped the stream right as I was starting it on my other one. I can't believe that. Hey, Lady Amp. Ashley, what's up? Zany, sorry guys. Oh, go figure. Ronnie, what's up? Wait for some people. Amy, nice to see you. Let's see. Okay, get that. What's up, Lisa? Becky, how's it going? Minute's ready. Let's see, where's old David? There he is. Awesome. Just wait for just a little bit. Make sure to see people transfer over from the old stream. I apologize, guys. And go figure. Laura, what's up? Alright, how many people we got in here so far? 21. Awesome. Wait, just a little bit more. Lindsay? From Western Massachusetts? Awesome. I think I have an uncle that was in Massachusetts. I watch anything with David as the topic. I know. I love David Paulides. What's up, Vicky? Alright, so yeah, at the end of the stream we'll do a giveaway, but I have to do it in the States only, so I can only give something away if you're in the States this time. And then when I get some more information to figure out which countries I can send to, I'll do a giveaway for people that are in other countries. So this time, only States only, I can give something away, just because I don't know the shipping and everywhere, because I've just kind of learned that some places you can't ship to, or it's like super expensive. And so let's see how many we got in here. All right, so we'll start off with talking about David, for those who don't know who he is. What's up, Lisa? Ooh, giveaway. Yeah, there's something small, just give away a shirt or something. I'll let you guys pick it. We'll do a little game at the end. So, what's up, Karen? So, because I had to restart. I had everything all set up too. Go figure. Can you guys hear me okay? You just put a 1 in the chat if you guys hear me all right. There he is. So I'll just go over his background just a little bit for those who aren't familiar with him. Let me minimize that just a little bit. Okay, audio's good. All right, not too loud, not too quiet. What's up, Holly? Sweet. All right, yeah, I love this new mic. I don't have to be too close. This is awesome. So anyway, yeah. So David Paulides, he's a former police officer who is now an investigator and a writer known primarily for his self-published books, one dedicated to proving the reality of Bigfoot, and his Missing 411 series of books, in which he documents the disappearance of people in National Park and elsewhere. Paulides attributes mysterious and unspecified causes to these disappearances, while data analysis suggests that these disappearances are not statistically mysterious, or unexpected. So this guy had 20 years in the law enforcement, working in the San Jose Police Department. He worked as in the SWAT team, patrol, street crimes unit, and a variety of assignments in the detective division. So he's got a lot under his belt. So some of his books have been related to Bigfoot and Sasquatch. And then he wrote a ton of books. Let's see, how many books has he got? Yeah, this is all of his books right here. He's almost writing one each year. So this guy's been busy. And then he's done 2 documentary movies. What's up, Mustang? Which is The Missing 411 and then The Missing 411 The Haunted. And I'm going to go over a couple of stories from the second one. And then I'm going to show you an audio clip that if you guys saw my little trailer, I've got the 4-minute clip of that audio, which is, it is creepy. So he started noticing that when he started investigating all these disappearances in these national parks, he started noticing there was these kind of what he calls case points. Let me do this. It'll be easier. Let me find his little case points. Here we go. So I started noticing that some of these, a lot of these people that went missing, and when they would look for them, they noticed that they would find them near water. There would be a weather event, the time of disappearance, the point of separation, missing clothing. So there's all these little case points that he started noticing that a lot of these cases were similar. So before I get into his first story, we'll cover Kian Mclaughlin. I've got my coffee right here. It's been raining out here in Hawaii, Lady M says. Nice. Matter of fact, I got my coffee as well. I'm going to take a sip. These books make great... Oh, Ashley, have you read the books? I have not. That'd be awesome. I've not read his books yet, though. I would love to. So, we'll start off with the first story is... This is Kian Mclaughlin, if you guys remember. Sadly, he went missing in June. Let's see. When did he go missing? Yeah, June. Yeah, June 8th, 21. So he went hiking up in the Grand Tetons and sadly got lost. And they still have not found him. And this is his poor mother who has been looking for him. And so he ended up in the Lupine Meadows trailhead. And he was going hiking up here. And I believe... So here... Oh yeah, here's the story right here. So originally from Ireland, McLaughlin held dual citizenship. He had been living and working in Jackson prior to his disappearance. McLaughlin was last seen June 8th in late afternoon on the trail on the south side of the Bradley Taggart Moran. And an individual report that McLaughlin was headed south towards Taggart Lake and had a conversation with McLaughlin. He described where he worked, that he's from Ireland and currently living in Jackson. The reporting party continued hiking towards Bradley Lake and did not see McLaughlin again that evening. So it looks like he was hiking, and here's Taggart Lake right here. And I think the trailhead's up here somewhere where it goes in and it goes south. And then they last saw him heading, I think, this way here. So yeah, sadly that was in June 8th, and he has still not been found. And now with the weather, it being winter, it's got to be, as you can see, with the higher elevation, they get snow and stuff. So that's kind of sad. So for my first story revolving David Paulides, we've got Aaron Hedges, and this is a wild story. Lori says, hello from Wisconsin. I've read most of his books. They are very interesting. Oh, right on. Right on. I know this is some interesting stories. So let me start off with Aaron here. So he went missing September 7th, 2014 in the Crazy Mountains in Sweetgrass County, Montana. Now, I think the Crazy Mountains are a separate mountain chain from the Rockies, and I believe they are older than the Rockies. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. But I think the Crazies are actually older. So his story goes is that him and some buddies we're going to camp in the Crazies here, and this was kind of his the path that they were going, and so they were going to camp here. Sarah Smiley Sirius, hello from Statesboro, Georgia. Right on. So him and his buddy were going to go camping up here. As they were getting to their camp, they had some horses and a mule, I believe, and it broke down, and I guess they lost their equipment. So when they hiked up into here, they sent, I guess Aaron volunteered or something, that he was going to go solo, and he was going to go up this way. Let me blow this up a little bit. So he was going to head up here, and they had a cache up here of extra supplies that they needed. And so he went up here, and the other groups stayed back. And he was supposed to, by the time he got to the cache and made it back, I think it was just supposed to be a whole day. So he should have been back within 24 hours. Well, after 24 hours, he didn't show up. And they figured there's no way to go up and try to look for this guy because it's a huge place. So they figured they'd just go down and get help. And so they did after the 24 hours of waiting for Aaron to come back. And so they got a search party. And let me go forward here. So, yeah, after the second day of looking for this guy, they had gotten a GPS signal up here. And they noticed, for some reason, because this trail splits off two ways, but they've done this before, so he should have known to go up this way. But for some reason, he went this way. As you can see, there's a fork in the road, kind of. But he should have known to go up. It's like clear as day. But for some reason, Aaron ended up going this way. So, after 2 to 3 days of searching, they had helicopters and everything. They hadn't found anything. And I think on the third or fourth day, they found some boots over this way. So you can see where his last GPS signal was and where his boots were. This is how they found his boots. As if he would just set them down. Took them off and set them down. Is everything good? Everything good in the... Okay. So, they found some boots. Now what's crazy is where they found these boots, they had already searched this area before. So which was really weird. So, the searchers had gone through this area, and then they went on to search something else. Okay, everything's good. This was 2014. So they found these boots, and they're like, oh, wow, this is interesting. So he could still be alive because they'd already searched this area, and yet those boots weren't there before. And this is how much they put into this search, too. This is wild. The formal search of Aaron Hedges ended September 22nd, 2014. There were a total of 60 ground searchers, 20 canine teams, and 2 helicopters that failed to locate him. And this gets really bizarre at the end. Take a sip here. So, 9 months after Aaron disappeared. 9 months now after he disappeared. They find a backpack way over here. And it's his backpack. Oh, let me go back to this before I get to that. So they found a backpack. And it is as if somebody had set the backpack leaning up against a tree. And it had a gun in it. It had food. Okay, everything's good. Okay, so yeah, it had a gun in it. It had food. It had supplies. And it had his bow. This was after 9 months. It was just like somebody just set it there by a tree. And they found this, which belonged to Aaron. And it was as someone just sat on this rock and drank, coffee or whatever he had in this. And this rock overlooks their property. So their property is kind of on this plain where they have the mountains. They can see the crazies. And the backpack was actually found. So they, I wish I would have gotten a better picture. They lived right here. And this is where they found the backpack. And it overlooks this, their house, their property. So whoever was sitting there on the rock drinking that would have seen their property. But yet, they just found the boots, then the backpack 9 months later, and then this. But no Aaron. It's pretty wild. So yeah, the thing about some of these stories is, in a lot of these cases, is that people will go missing, and then they'll bring in a search party, and they'll search and search an area, and they'll put out a grid and search, and then the search gets called off, and then there'll be some random hiker that comes in and finds the body of that person that went missing, and it would be in an area that all the search party had searched before. So that's one of the things that in a lot of these cases have in common, is that when they do find the remains, it's usually in a place that people have already searched many times before. Just like with Aaron and those boots. Yeah, the boots were just sitting there as if he just put them down. I think maybe in this case that he would have suffered from hypothermia. People start taking off their clothes and stuff because their body tricks them to thinking they're super hot. And everything going good? Yeah, he had coffee. Yeah, he had some. He had a thermostat. But yeah, it's pretty wild that some of these cases. So now we're gonna get into. Let me close this. The Sierra Valley. All right. So this is Ron Moorhead and his group here. Now they used to go up into the Sierra Mountains. Now Sierra Mountains, you've got Yosemite. Now Yosemite is like a hot zone. It's probably got the biggest cluster of missing people. And so the Sierra Mountains are just north of Yosemite. So it's still kind of part of it. And this is where these guys used to go hunting. And they went all through the 70s and 80s. So they would go hike up in the Sierra camp, and they'd go hike. So the route to this camp is 8 miles with the 4,000 elevation change. Yeah. Oh, that would be so cool to do something with David. Oh, man. Yeah, that would be cool. Lisa says, David sometimes does YouTube videos. You should reach out. Yeah. So the 4 original members of the camp included Warren Lewis Johnson, Bill McDowell, and Ron Moorhead. So here's them, and I think these are pictures from the 70s, if I'm correct. So there they are at their camp here. So Ron, he's kind of narrating the video here, and he says he stopped hunting in the late 70s, but continued to come back to the camp annually. So here's a picture of them at night here. This was taken in the 70s. Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. So this is their shelter. This is 1971. And So they got their shelter, and this is pretty cool because what they did is, so they got a bunch of trees, just normal trees, and then they took logs and leaned them up against these trees here, and just fortified this whole like big area. And so there's no way to get into it. And this right here, this log is actually like the door, so you have to kind of like lift it. So they had a big shelter that like a home built shelter that they built. And so when they started going up to this this place, they noticed at night they started hearing these weird sounds, and it was almost like they had their own language. And so, and they kept experiencing it year after year every time they go out, and it'd be at night. And so they finally brought out some kind of recording device and caught some audio, and this is what I'm going to play for you guys here. Oh, thanks, Karen. All right, everything going good with the stream? I'm going to play the audio for you guys. This is if you guys haven't heard this is wild. Okay. Just make sure my internet's running good. Yes, thank you. Okay. Awesome. All right, here we go.
We're in for Nightville.
So this is what they caught in the recording.
Which one drop is?
That's our deal. Now we know where we went for tracks and all that for sure. There's two of them across the creek at the big rocks. It's a hard act to follow.
Sounds like he talks to us and they talk to each other.
Yeah. Right there, I just seen movement right through there.
So, yeah. There's that. Could you imagine going camping and hearing that noise? Oh, man. Yeah. I would never be out there ever again. And these guys continue to go out there. So, before I give my input, let me So, Ron and his team wanted to scientific validation of the sounds they experienced at the camp. They submitted their tapes to Dr. R. Lynn Curlin. So he's a professor at the University of Wyoming. The analysis revealed that the sounds were made by a creature physically larger than a man, based on pitch and sound. Height estimated between 7'3" and 8 feet. There was more than one creature recorded. The format frequencies found were clearly lower than human, and their distribution does not indicate that they were a product of human vocalizations or speed alteration. It also concluded that the tape shows no indication of being pre-recorded or re-recorded. Yeah, and there was Lisa, that's a good question. Sorry, I got something in my throat. Yeah, they even had even in this video, they had a linguist or something on here. And he thinks that they had their own kind of language. Because, you can clearly hear that they're kind of like having a conversation. And it does, whoever brought up the point, like it was some kind of like, where was that comment? Native American or Japanese, Craig and Echo said. Yeah, it does. It kind of sounds like that. Really interesting. But they noticed that the frequencies were much lower and higher than what a human can make. And this audio has been analyzed because this has been since the 70s. This was recorded in 74, I have written down. So this has been out for a long time. And so they've tested this, and it's, it's not made up or anything. This is real. And yeah, so I don't know how they would get the height, from that. Obviously that would suggest, something like a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot. But I do think that there is some kind of like hidden civilization, a primitive culture that could be out there. Bullets for Dinner says, what is they are some kind of birds who sound so crazy trying to imitate the humans? I don't think those were birds. But yeah, it is wild. Yeah, Karen says, my family went camping a lot when I was young. I am thankful I never heard anything like that. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I've done a lot of camping, and honestly, I've not heard that stuff. Wow, that Sunshine says, wow, that old nice find, Chris. Never heard this before. Yeah, it's crazy. Could be Big Bird on a branch. So now, yeah, that's just so bizarre. Where is it? I'm about to kick some. Yeah. I know, it's interesting. So, yeah, the missing 411. That one, this one comes from the second video, which is Missing 411 The Haunted. But they only play like a 2-minute clip of it. This was the whole actual audio of it, and which I think is a lot better, gives you a whole bigger picture. Yeah, I know the sounds are everywhere. So, anywho. Yeah, those guys, as a matter of fact, to finish, those guys thought for sure that, because they all have guns because they're hunters, they thought for sure that in any moment that one log was just going to get yanked out and that they were going to have to shoot their way out. I mean, they were so freaked out. But apparently, like I said, they went camping through the whole 70s, and yeah, I think they experienced that every time they went out. So... Oh, Grandma, I missed it. Oh. I'll play just a small little clip for you, Grandma. Just a small little clip. And then we'll get into the next story. So, this was recorded in 74. This is real recording. We'll just play this first part.
Rain for Nightville.
So I know hyenas can kind of make that kind of sound. I've heard before. They can actually like scream. But when they start going, oi, 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 you know, and start like talking, that's creepy. Yeah, right here.
There's two of them across the creek at the big rocks. It's a hard act to follow.
It sounds like he talks to us and they talk to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that, yeah, anyway. So yeah, when he starts talking like that, it's really interesting. So, all right, everything going good, guys? Ape, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Ape, Bigfoot's cousin. The hard act to follow, that's for, yeah. Dana says, that sounds like coyote packs like we have on our land. Sometimes they sound like babies crying. Yeah, the way they change their sound. So scary to hear. We live on 65 acres and never let kids go out at night. Oh, wow. So, this is Jan Maccabee. She is a hunter. And she owns some big land in Lima, Ohio. This is called the Predator case. This is really interesting. So this is her property in Lima, which is a nice property. And this is the patch of trees. This is the 15-acre woods. So apparently there's some great hunting on her property. So this happened on August 29th, 2010. So she would go into her property and into the forest, and she would go up in what's called a blind, where they climb up. They got like a ladder or something where hunters go up, and they sit like on a perch, and they can oversee everything, and wait for elk or whatever is out there. Yeah. So this is where her stand is. I think she's hunting this way because she got her property over here. Monkeys, yeah. So her property, I think, is over. I'm not sure, but the high school is right by her property. This is Shawnee High School fields. Now they were having band practice. Elk in Ohio. Oh, am I wrong? Is it not elk? I'm not sure. I'm not a hunter. She's hunting something though. Deer, elk. I don't know. I don't hunt, so. But it's in Lima, Ohio, so I have no idea. So, when she's up in her perch in this blind, and she's waiting, the deer. Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Brady. Yeah, I'm not a hunter. I don't know. Yeah. Right on. So, she's sitting up in her perch, and she can hear everything. She can hear the birds chirping and everything. And, when you're hunting, she says, your two senses are your sight and your hearing, kind of go up. All right, thanks, Grandma. Yeah, I don't hunt. So, she started noticing, all of a sudden, it just went quiet. And just, you could hear a pin drop. And she had thought she'd got something in her eye, when you get kind of like a blurry vision. And she started noticing, and it's kind of hard when I took a screenshot of this, but she started noticing what looked like something, basically like the Predator, where it's transparent, and it started moving up the tree. I think it's right here. Let me see if I got it a little better. It's hard to see when I pause it. It's only when it's moving. But she noticed something was moving up this tree that was just like, kind of, if you've seen the Predator, it's transparent. She looked like something it was like saran wrap moving around. And it started, oh yeah, you can kind of see it here. It started extending over to the next tree. And so she decided to take a picture with her BlackBerry phone. And this is her actual phone. This was on the 29th, 2010. This is the picture she captured. Now, she took multiple pictures before that and after. And the picture she took before turned out fine, and the picture she took after turned out fine. But this is the picture she caught of whatever she was trying to take a picture of, this so-called Predator. And this guy that I showed you at the beginning, he's like super smart and knows everything about like optical. This guy here is an optical physicist. And he examined the phone and noticed that when he went through the photos, that when he got to this file here, it said the resolution was 528 by 400, which for a BlackBerry phone at that time is like impossible. Like the normal resolution is like 8 by 600, something like that. And so this one photo ended up with a resolution here, which the only way to be able to do that would be able to take the phone and actually like reprogram it, which would be like impossible. So while this was going on, when she was saw this thing, the kids at the band practice, which was like a quarter of a mile away from her, they were in the football field, and they were doing band practice. And all of a sudden, the kids are playing, and all of a sudden they look at their teacher, and he's staring up in the sky, and then everybody looks up, and there's this bright light that appears over the field. And this is the kid that's explaining it. And, here was the sizes. I meant to go back to that. But anyway, so yeah, they were in this field, and they saw this bright light, and it came down, and they had all seen it. And then they'd, it stayed for a few minutes, and then just kind of floated off. And they had no idea, what it was. And this happened literally at the same, like right after she had encountered this so-called Predator. So it's pretty wild. I know it's kind of different because, no one went missing. But I just thought I'd bring up that case because that's just, that's so bizarre for something like that to happen. So, got me creeped out. Dave says, I won't lie, I just got my blanket out, cut my lamp on, laugh out loud, got me creeped out. Right. Yeah. Laura says, in Missouri, you can hunt coyotes 11 months of the year, March being the only month you can't. How come you can't in March? It's interesting. Cali Girl says, she stated she experienced a loss of time. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Yeah, really interesting story. Is Zany in here? I haven't seen Zany chat. I thought I saw her in the beginning. So, yeah, that story is pretty wild. Yeah, that's what I thought. She was here earlier. Maybe she's, since the beginning. Yeah, no, I thought that was kind of odd. Hope she's all right. So anyway, this was so the stories that I was telling you. This is from this. You can actually watch these. Both Missing 411s are on YouTube for free. So if you guys are interested, who haven't seen them, they're on YouTube right now. And this is the second one. A lot of the stories I did were from this one here, the Aaron Hedges. Lady M says, oh my god, I typed too fast here. What's up, Carly? I'm late here, been cooking, so I haven't commented. So hello, Chris, in chat. What's up? Wells is a current missing 411. Oh, Summer Wells? Could be. But I guess missing 411 would more fit into the, national parks. But let's see. So so I have got a little bit of an update on the Delphi case. It's not much, but it is pretty big. Get my nudes out. So get over here. Let's see, where is timeline? Check this one. Let's see. Yeah, it was interesting. Matter of fact, they were talking about this guy yesterday. Gary was, which was interesting. Pop up the chat. Brady says, I've read all the books about 411 and this is a classic case. Right on. Ginger asks, Chris, why is it named Predator? Cause I don't know if you ever seen the Predator movies, he has the ability to kind of go invisible. So where you kind of see like a transparent version of the Predator. And that's kind of what she describes seeing when she went up into her blind, as they call it. Grandma says, I am a fan of David Paulides and live 10 miles from Delphi. Oh, what? But I didn't know this. Oh, wow. You're from Indiana? Oh, wow. So yeah, this guy, I covered, I don't know if you saw my video. This guy is something Vermillion. What was his name? Let me go. What was his name? This one. Go through these. my screenshots for this one. Yeah, here it is. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, near Delphi. So, I know I kind of went over this in my previous video, but I want to go over this again because I've got some interesting news I found out. Yeah, he does. Yeah. So his name's Zachary Vermillion. Previously a Kokomo. He was arrested by Howard County deputies on charges of child exploitation. I can't talk. Yeah. A level 4 felony and possession of CP, a level 5 felony. And there's something that he did that's very interesting. So the case began when the National Center of Missing Children contacted the Kokomo police and suspected about a suspected collection of CP recovered by a Dropbox. A cloud storage service, Dropbox, had flagged 25 files in an account connected to an email in Vermillion's name, according to the probable cause statement. This is creepy. One file was uploaded on February 14th, 2017. One day after they were murdered. All the others were uploaded July 17th, 2017. So why would he upload a certain file the day after the murders? What is that? Armart 2, what is all of this about, please? Just came in. So, I was just starting to go over the Delphi case. What's up, Melissa? Because I just got a little bit of an update. Thank you, Melissa. So, this is, I wish I had it together. But we're talking about Zachary Vermillion. I'll put up his picture here in a minute. So, he was busted in 2017, I believe. Oh, yeah, June 14th. And I think of 2018. But, yeah, he uploaded one file on February 14th, which was the day when they had found the girls' bodies. But, yeah, so officers executed a search warrant on the morning of May 9th when they found Vermillion in his home. They interviewed Vermillion, who told the police he did view child CP and shared it online, but did not have with underage people, according to police. Officers seized 2 laptops, 2 desktops, 3 cell phones, and performed an additional interview of Vermillion. He was released. Oh my goodness. So, hey, Sarah, what's up? Glad you made it. So this is big because I heard through the grapevine. So the reason why they started bringing all this new information up with right on with the Delphi cases. So after a certain amount of time, they do a reset on a case. You know, it's been cold for so long. So they start from the beginning again. And they start going over leads that they thought they'd exhausted. And thought, okay, these weren't going to go anywhere. And so clearly this whole Keegan Klein thing, they've known about, since day one. But I guess they figured they'd exhausted and it wasn't going to lead anywhere. But now that they've hit the reset button, I've got fresh faces. They clearly had found something, and now it's they believe, and that's why they've attached Keegan Klein. And from what I heard, that is a good possibility that it's going to lead that it's either someone that's in his family or closely connected to him that is going to be the bridge guy. So I heard that yesterday in a source. And I thought that was like huge. So we all need to start digging some more. I know you guys gave me some names. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to really go over them. I know you guys gave me. Let's see if I have them written down. I know you guys gave me a couple of names. And I definitely need to do my research, so let's see if I had them written down. I know that one was like Kurt. Yeah, I know, Dana. Yeah, Dana says, remember in the press conference they may have said, we may have already interviewed you? Exactly. And another thing that they were talking about, as they said, well, this case has nothing to do with social media. But I think they were saying that just to throw off Bridge Guy. So, because they were saying that many, many times over, that this has nothing to do with social media. But it looks like it has everything to do with social media. I don't know if they have fresh faces on the case. I was just saying, I just know that they hit the reset button. I don't know if they have fresh faces, but they definitely hit the reset button. This was an old lead. What is Keegan's father's name? It is, what was Keegan's father's name? Jerry? God, I had his family tree. I don't know if it's his father, but I think it's someone close to him. You know, I came across his uncle. And his uncle, you know, I don't think it's his uncle because I think his uncle had been in prison. See if I can, do I have his uncle here? So here's Zachary Vermillion one more time if you guys want to see. Actually, let me put the other one up. So, I mean, you got to think that they took this off on purpose just to show that he could be younger. So that's the reason why there's no facial hair. So don't get be confused because he's supposed to have facial hair, but they figure this could be what he'd be looking like. But the nose, I mean, the nose is kind of... Dana says, I just can't imagine what he's done, and he's been hiding out, not talking about openly amidst to the CP thing. Yeah. Oh, that's okay, Zany. We were just worried about you. You're fine. TM says, Idaho has had a large increase of children missing, taken from yard. I've been thinking it's a serial or group. It could be, yeah. I know Tennessee. Yeah. God, that stuff's terrible. So. But yeah, I mean, who knows? They released this guy. And like I said, he had uploaded that file, which was so odd, on February 14th. Very suspicious. And then I can't help but go back to Keegan and his whole thing about uploading. Let's see. Oh, yeah. See, here's his uncle. This is the uncle. And he just looks... on Zachary? Just because of the CP. And he's from Kokomo, Indiana. And then the file. If that's who you're asking about, bullets. So this is Brian Joseph Klein, 45. Will serve 6 years in Indiana Department of Correction on level 4 felony charges of child. Yeah. So Klein was arrested last October after Indiana State Police investigation accused Klein of forcing a female juvenile to, numerous occasions at his residence from May to July 2016. Affidavit filed October 4, 2016. And so, some terrible stuff. During Thursday's sentence hearing, the victim's stepmother took to the witness stand to speak on behalf of the victim and the family. So, so this was his uncle, but I think he's been, but he's obviously taken it a step further. Yeah, bullets for dinner kind of file he uploaded. Yeah, I'd like to know. I would definitely like to know. What did I have? There was one more thing that I had. Release here. So, but anyway, it was just odd that this Keegan guy had changed his. Where is Keegan? Where's that Facebook? Yeah, here it is. This is just so suspicious right here. Pull up chat. Now I've kind of gone over this, but anyway, why? You know, we've kind of gone over this a couple times. Why would he? He's done this at least 2 times that I know of for sure. Why would he want to make people think that he was getting a job in Vegas when you've got to go through all this training? He did this once on February 13th. So as you can see, the day that they were murdered, he changed this to make him think that he's in Vegas and a tables game dealer. And then if you go over the clock, and I have another screenshot, it says May 13th, 2020. So why on May 13th, 2020 did he feel like he needed to alter this again? Which is just so weird. The day before the murder. Grandma says, we live in such a nice, quiet, rural area of Indiana. It's hard to believe that there are so many... Yeah. I know. It is crazy. Dana says, in psychology classes, we were told predators who commit acts like the Delphi case leave hints or clues around because something inside them either wants to get caught or is proud of what they did. Definitely. Karen says, Chris, have you seen some of the singing animations of Keegan and his dad? It's crazy. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, thank you, Karen. Yeah. But I don't think it's Keegan or his father, in my opinion. But I definitely think it's somebody related to him or in his circle for sure. Because I think he's just I think he's a little too tall and a little too big to be bridge guy. But I definitely think he's gonna lead too. From what I heard. I mean, I even heard that there was even a time frame that they think they're gonna have this solved, but I think that might be pushing a little bit. But from what I heard, that they feel like they're close, and that this guy's been on social media and he has been active at one point. Oh, Angela says, I would say aliens, especially seeing a light over in the same area. Maybe all these clusters of people were alien abductions. Yeah, I'm going to go into more stories. This was kind of in an introduction to the missing 411. So, yeah, because there's his dad. That's his dad right there. But yeah, I'm going to do some more missing 411s. So, yeah, that's about all I had for today's show. It kind of went quicker than I thought it did. How long have we been going on for? Should we do the giveaway? Let's see. Oh, almost closed that out. That would have been bad. All right, so yeah, almost an hour. Yeah, that's what I hit. All right, guys, so let's do... So now, like I said, to give away, this is just like a shirt or something. I can only do people that are in the States. Like I said in the beginning, I can... what I'll do is I'll do the States this time, and then I'll do some research and figure out what countries I can send to. And then we'll do another one where it's just out of the country next time. So I was thinking, how would I do this? What do you guys think? Guess my age and the first person to... now don't type anything in yet. What do you think? Guess my age? And the first person to type it in? All right, go ahead. You guys go ahead. First person to type it in. Oh, Armart. 39. All right. I hope you live in the States. Do you live in the States? 39. Please tell me you live in the States. Oh, Vicky was next. Sunshine had it too. All right, I'm going to run Sunshine. $29. Thank you, Dara. Boy, I think she should get one too. $29. I know, TM. I know you popped up 38. I'm like, ooh, this is gonna go quick. Oh, thanks, Dana. Now, Ira, you're from the States, right? Let me put a thumbs up. Where you from? Put your state in. So, well, thank you guys. I didn't know what this was last minute. I didn't know. I was thinking about putting having everybody just write down their names and then pick from a hat, but I thought, that's kind of dumb. That just popped in my head. Oh no! You live in North Africa. Oh no! Oh. All right, if you're in North Africa, I'm going to have to give it to Sunshine then. Maybe we can do something and work on that. Are you really in North Africa? Oh, you are? Okay, yeah, because that's funny. My mod, Zany, is from Africa. South Africa. Sunshine, are you from the States? Yeah, I guess I should have had you guys put down the States. Oh, Morocco. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I can't send it there. I don't know the international. Yeah, Sunshine. Where are you from, Sunshine? Because you're the second person to guess it. Virginia. Okay. All right. We can do Virginia. All right. Nice. All right. Sorry, Ira. Arma. Sorry. Is it Arma Art 2? Is that how you say it? Arma Art 2? Oh, yeah. No problem. It's Christmas. Christmas is around the corner. Got to give out, something. Yeah, we'll have to do this again. I'll think of some better games we can play. Sunshine, ought to get your email. Irma. Okay. Oh, right on. Right, yeah. Yeah, sorry this didn't go a little bit longer. God, I thought this would take at least an hour and a half, but what is the price? I'm gonna let her pick a shirt or something. I've got some. Where is my merch? Yeah, we'll email each other, Sunshine, and yeah, I'll get together with you. And we'll do a shirt or something. Yeah, we'll do this again for sure. That was kind of fun. We'll think of some better games that we can do. So, Sunshine. Okay, Rob Girl. Okay. Robbie Girl. 1971. Robbie Girl, 1971. Okay. Sweet. Oh, thanks, Bullets. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Time flies, man. Seemed just like yesterday. I was 21, and then, whoop, 39. Whoop. It's crazy. Yeah, happy holidays, guys. Tomorrow, The Matrix. As you can see, I got my screensaver, or my background. I don't know. Anybody waiting for Matrix tomorrow? Oh, you want my email? It's in the description. Just look in the description of any of my videos, Runny Girl. Oh, yeah, I'll type it up. And you guys gonna watch Matrix tomorrow? You guys got HBO? I know, I love Keanu Reeves. I know, he's probably one of my favorite actors. Tupelo. Did I say it right? Tupelo. Tupelo, honey. Yes, I do. There's kind of a shot of it. It's my couch and everything. Okay, so I gotta be honest, it's furnished though. That's not my couch though. I took the red pill. Yeah, my new place is awesome. It's so quiet. It's a condo in St. George. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, it's pre-furnished. I'm only gonna stay for like till springtime. Oh, thank you, Karen. Oh yeah, I didn't even type it out. Thanks, Karen, for putting that in for me. Yeah, it looks like Zany must have had. She's had emergency. That's terrible. Oops. But yeah, I wish I would have got more for the show. I thought I had enough. I thought I had way more than enough, but that kind of went by faster than I thought it would. But yeah, I think that'll do it, guys. And yeah, we'll do another one again soon. And I think I might go live Christmas Eve. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe earlier during the day. Hey, Melissa. Hey, you made it at the end of the show. But you made it on. Tupelo. Birthplace. Oh, right on. Oh, you're welcome, sunshine. No problem. Fortunately, we'll get it till after Christmas, but oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be cool, Ronnie. Yeah, I hope she's okay. Yeah, she said she had a little emergency, so. But I think we'll end it there, guys. Yeah, hit the like, everybody. And happy holidays to everybody. And we'll see you guys next time.